Okay, what do you think about this? It kind of looks like poop, but it's not. So, what do you think this is? Do you have any ideas? Well, I'm going to tell you. Spoiler alert's coming. I'll tell you in a minute. Okay, so I got this stuff, and you're going to really, really, really get it wet. I mean, like, pour bottles of water on it to get it to this squishiness. But yeah, I think this is going to be really good. Let's see what we can come up with. But yeah, this is bottles and bottles and bottles of water. And when I say bottles of water, yeah, it's not gross. It's just a little. But like this bottle, I put like 3 of those on there. Maybe 4. I don't remember. And then you can always add a little extra in to it. So, okay, so everybody has these nowadays. You have them all the time. It's just the stuff that comes in your packing. And I'm just like, I was like, what in the world could I do with this stuff? Because just throwing it out just seems dumb. And with 2 hands, it's so much easier. But yeah, you just ripped it to shreds and put it in water. And yeah, we're going to see what we can make with this because it intrigues me. If you didn't hear that, I said it intrigues me. It intrigues me. Okay, so I got some wax paper from the Dollar Tree. It's not wax paper. No, it's parchment paper from the Dollar Tree. So, if you are wondering. So, I'm just gonna, I mean, this is just an experiment. I've never seen anybody do this before, so I don't even know if this is gonna really work. But, I was wondering what we could make out of this stuff. Let me put my sleeve up. I'm going to have to wash this because this is kind of grody. I wonder if we need glue in it. You know? Like some Elmer's glue. At least on the parts that you're messing with. Hold on a second. Let me get some Elmer's glue. Okay, so this is just Elmer's glue. I really like this. I got this at the Dollar Tree too. It's got that little pokey thing. Goes down inside. You can't see that. Okay, there it goes. It goes down in the hole. It keeps it from getting cloggy. I like that. It's very nice. And it's just Elmer's glue, so it shouldn't be, I don't know, it shouldn't be something. But I'm just gonna like squish up some of it with the Elmer's glue. You know, a little bit. And then make maybe a patty out of it or something. I don't know. This is my brain. My brain is constantly thinking of things that I could do. Woo, squirty squirt. So, I did ask Mr. Google if this was an okay thing to destroy, put together in a different way, whatever, and see if, just so that it wasn't like there's chemicals in it or anything. It actually said that it's just cardboard and water. Let's see, it's just falling apart stuff. So let's do more glue. See, we're experimenting together. I got lots of these little glue things, so we can always do more gluish. Ooh, I wonder if you put in there some, sounds horrible, doesn't it? If you put some, like, some inexpensive acrylic paint. Ooh, that might be a good thing. Okay, so now we got our patty again. We're going to squish it, get some of this liquid out. What the liquid is this, the glue and water. So we're going to try it. This could take days to dry, so this could be a video that is like months. I don't know. This could take forever. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it in a crazy little shape like that. We're going to put it over to the side and let it dry. They don't all have to be humongous. But that's a lot of liquid. The more liquid, the longer it's going to take to dry, I would assume. Since, you know, yeah. I don't know. I mean, they may just fall right back apart. I have no idea. But I'm taking you along for the ride. Because look, they're still... Doesn't seem like they're very sticky. I mean, they stuck together the first time. What if we just put it in like a shape like that, like a fist shape? I'll try one of those. A little more glue. A little more glue, and then we'll try some sort of I just said the word. Try a little bit of acrylic paint, like something inexpensive, because we don't want to use the good stuff if this is not going to work. We'll see. A little bit of that with the glue. I mean, the glue will dry. We'll see. Just stop messing with them, huh? Yeah, we'll just stop messing with them. But it's like paper. Have you ever made paper? Because if you did, that's what it kind of feels like. It feels like handmade paper. And if I stop messing with it and pulling it apart, maybe they will dry. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Ooh, what if we put a little bit of the gooey on there? As like the gluey. Yeah, you know what I mean. Gooey. Okay, so let me go get some paint real quick. I'll be right back. My phone is taking a beating. I have neutral gray, Art Deco, acrylic paint. Okay, so this doesn't say, oh, matte finish. Okay, so probably would be better if we had like one of those with that didn't have a matte finish. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you? Ooh, that's a nice color though. Because if we had the... I'm squirting all over my desk. Now we have paint. We don't want to do paint all over the desk, Danielle. Heavens to Betsy. Maybe these are too big. Maybe the other ones are too big. That's what I'm doing. But also, that's a big chunk down there. I'll let that one soften. Maybe the other ones are just too big. Maybe that's what the deal is. I'm just trying to make them... We don't want gray paint all over my desk, because that's what's happening. I'm getting gray paint all over my desk. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. This could be good. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, maybe the other ones are just really, really way too big. We're going to let them go, see how they work. But yeah, maybe the other ones are just way too big. Just squeeze them gently so you don't squeeze it all over yourself and all over your everything. Especially if you're working from your home and you're in your kitchen or whatever. You may not want paint goobies, glue goobies, all over the place. But you know, I'm always trying to find interesting ways to do fun projects. Just... They don't always have to be expensive. I mean, we were all getting packages nowadays, so when you get packages and they have stuff in them, why not try and see if something cool could come out of some of that stuff instead of just, I know you can recycle it, but a lot of people still just throw stuff away. It happens. There's a lot of places who are not doing a whole lot of recycling. So don't come at me about recycling, because there's a lot of people who don't have the opportunity for recycling right now. Okay, so I'm going to do some more and I'll be back. This made a lot more than I thought it did. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I have a lot of the parchment paper, which is really, I don't know, that doesn't feel like parchment paper. It feels more like, it doesn't really feel like wax paper either, but it's from the Dollar Tree, so, and I have paper towels underneath it. I did a bunch of the squeezy ones, but I thought maybe I would try doing it a little bit different. I need my hands, so I'm not going to be able to hold this. Oh, silly woman. Duh. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, I'm sorry for all the wiggles. Maybe I'll start over. Okay, so I have the wax paper. I did a lot of the squeezy ones, but there's so much more of this than I thought there would be. But the wax paper, it's not wax paper, it is parchment paper, but it's from the Dollar Tree. I got paper towels underneath. I got a little tray underneath because these are going to be wetter. And so in here now is some of this blue acrylic. The glue we put in there earlier. It's so much. It's turning out to be so much. These two colors are in there. Literally need to clean up my mess because I have such a mess everywhere. This is like, do this in a place where you don't care if you get everything all messy, because like I have pink in there, as you can tell, pretty much took over. I have the white in there, and these are just Royal Langnickel inexpensive paints that dry with a shine. They're glossy. So we have a little bit of this gray in there, which I showed you earlier, and some of Martha Stewart's little Martha Stewart glitter confetti, but this is not showing up as much, so we will see what happens. I don't know. I can't get my lid on my glue because I waited too long. Well, that's a big silly. There we go. Get that on there because it keeps that from being icky. I really should have gloves on because this is like getting everywhere. But anyway, I just thought if we do it this way and like let some of that liquid, just like we'll put something under here and let the liquid drain down. That might be a good thing. What can we put under there? Oh, maybe some paint. Oh, I'm so sorry. Kick you in the head. I didn't really kick you. I just hit you with my hand. I'm sorry, you're still wiggling. I'm sorry. Whoops. Okay, so a lot of the gluey liquid will go down that way maybe. And then we'll just have the not so gluey liquid. You know what I mean? Don't have good clothes on. Don't have good clothes on. Promise me. If you're going to do this, you're not going to have on good clothes. We're going to squeeze it a bit. Try to get some of that liquid out of there, because like literally there was like not that much liquid, and now there's like all the liquid. But there's glue and paint and all the things. I don't know how this is going to turn out. This might be one of those things where you guys are like, what did you do that for? Oh, well. Do it your own way. So we're just going to make like little pancakes. Little. You know, this reminds me of, my mom will watch this and she'll know what I'm talking about. Drip castles. Do you make drip castles where you live? In the sand when you go to the beach? Woo, that's a lot of water. Yeah. Drip castles. That would be cool. That's what this reminds me of. Drip castles. But I'm not going to make a castle. I'm making flat pancakes. Just a little bit drip off. And we'll see what happens. I mean, it might be great, might be total crap. You may never see this video. It might turn out like total caca. Who knows? I don't know, but I'm tired of trying to do it, so we're going to just make big thingies, and we're going to shape them in circly shapes-ish. That one's got a lot of water around it. Not even water, it's gluey water. So yeah, I'm really tired of doing this now. I don't even know where to put that stuff. The leftover. I don't know what to do with it because I don't want to put it down the drain. What? This turned into a project. But if it does turn out good, it's gonna be good. If it doesn't turn out good, it's not gonna be good. You may never see this. I don't know. All depends on how it turns out. Okay, I'm gonna make the rest of this into little pies, and then I'll see you in like 5 days. Okay, bye. Okie dokie. It has been many days. Many days. I'm going to say it again. Many, many days since I started this project. You don't even understand. Thanksgiving came and went. I think I found out I'm allergic to turkey. I ate turkey. I got a massive headache the next morning. And dizzy for days. So, it's a thing. My daughter's allergic to turkey. I just didn't think I was. I just thought that I just didn't like turkey. I guess I just really don't like turkey because turkey is yucky. I'm sorry. It's been a long few days. Okay, so we started doing these little squishy things. They're no longer squishy. I don't know if you can hear that. Can you hear it? They're hard as a rock now. Let them dry. They are good. Now, they do look kind of like poop or mud or hamburger, especially these ones that I put the pink in and all the colors. Those ones look like hamburger, but there's a nice flat-ish area to paint on if you wanted to paint on them. I do think if you're going to use these for anything, giveaways, whatever, if you're going to make something out of these, like I'm going to make ornaments, and I'm possibly going to give some of these away, maybe not, I don't know. They're turning out really cute. But if you're going to make these into ornaments or anything to give to somebody, you need to put some sort of a coat over them, because I don't know, they could probably get wet and then just kind of disintegrate again, just like the stuff we started with, this stuff. It just get it wet and it just turns into mush. So I would say be careful. Make sure that they have some sort of something on them. I made way too many. There's a ton of these here. My favorite ones are these blue ones. This one has black sparkles in it and blue sparkles and blue paint. And also this one, the black is on this side. And I just put the blue on this side, blue sparkles. I love this one with the red sparkles. And these are like, no, that's not it. These are like the folk art. So this is kind of like a, it's a glitter paint, but it also kind of gives you kind of like a shellac over it, you know? And then on this side, I just put the twinkle on top of the color that it already is. And I think that's really pretty. Kind of funky in a couple spots, but it's okay. This one had yellow paint in it, so I just painted it yellow and put some gold on top. I love this one, just white, just iridescent sparkles. No, not even iridescent. I think this was just an old thing of sparkly paint. Where are you? Because like I have the folk art hologram, but I don't think this is the hologram. I think this is the other one, which only so much room on my table, and I'm telling you what, it goes quick. Oh, there you are, right in front of my face. American Starlight Varnish with glitter. This is a good one. This is a really good one. I will tell you one thing that really irritated me. Buy this great big bottle of Deco Art Duraclear gloss varnish. This stuff separates fast. I haven't had this long, and it is all clumpy and glumpy, and it is not. I've shook it and shook it and shook it, and it is just glumpy in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it is glumpy, and it's not glossy at all. It was for like a minute, and then it was like, no, I don't want to anymore. So I'm irritated about that, because that wasn't inexpensive. This one is one of my favorites. I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. But I love the back. This is just that black sparkle on like the back. And then this is just red sparkles and black sparkles. 2 different kinds of red sparkles on the front. And I just love it. And this one has extra on it because the green that I put on there was not. This one, Peridot, is not standing out at all. Put 2 coats of Peridot on there. It's not standing. So I put some blue on top of it, and it made it look really pretty, but it's not dry. But then see, this side I did this one, which is emerald, and look at the difference. That's pretty. That's really pretty. Okay, the paints that I used are just Artist Loft paints, the little tubies. Some of these essentials from Royal Langennickel. I got these at the Walmart. Let's see, what else do I have? I showed you the folk art. Martha Stewart's glitter confetti. I got this on clearance a long time ago. It's still good. I still use it, and that is on. It's in this one. I remember I squirted it right in there. This one, that's got a lot of the confetti on it, but I don't know what to do with this one because I don't like the way that turned out. That's kind of icky. I still like that one. Yeah, this side is reddish, white, gold, red. This one looks kind of like a little ornament already, so that might just be a thing. This one's kind of cool because it's like this actually is tempera paint. I thought I left one of those out. I didn't. I did. These are from back in the daycare days, back when I had a daycare. I think I got these at Walmart. I'm not really for sure. I don't think anything that says specifics. But I think I got these at Walmart from the daycare. I have a ton of tempera paint because that's what you do when you have little kids around. And I had a lot of little kids around. So but that's what I put on a lot of these because I did the red and the blues. Those are really cool paints. I like those. Okay, so the other thing that I did, you see this one still has a growiness on that side, but the sparkles on that side, I think it needs more. Anyhow, I will be working on those more as time goes by, and I just wanted to get you to this point and show you what I was doing. This one is going to be fabulous. Do you see this? Do you see how fabulous that is? That is something cool. I can't find these paints anymore. If you know where they are, that's great. Somebody, and I think it says Liquid Sequins. I think that's what it says under there, Liquid Sequins. Somebody left these behind and said, if you want these, you can have them. There was a whole bunch of them. They don't dry well. I have used them on many things. I always have to put some sort of a cover over because they're always sticky. Like forever they'll be sticky. Like just tacky. Like not really. And it's fine. It's fine. But that is going to be gorgeous. And that's going to be an ornament, I think, because that is so cool. Yeah. I also, to color some of these, I used Sharpies, paint pens, the oil-based ones, because I have them and I'm not using them. I have a bunch of fabric pens. I'm not using them either. So I'm taking these apart and dumping it on these. So a lot of these will go in the garbage now because they're empty. What else did I use? I have all kinds of stuff to use here. Like, I was trying to figure out how I get a hole in there so I could hang it as a decoration on a tree. But what I'm thinking of instead is like I made these out of paint, like literal paint. I squirted this this acrylic. I don't know what other ones will work or not. This is the one I use. I squirted it out because it's really thick and it just stayed. And then I took a toothpick and I just kind of like swirled it around a little bit to get them to have a nice shape. Now, I was thinking, oh, this is another one that's really pretty. Look at that one. Just that, the twinkle, the blue twinkle on there. So pretty. Anyhow, so I was thinking putting these on one of these little guys and then maybe having this white lace that goes all the way around, and up at the top it would have a little hanger for on the tree. Also, I have all kinds of things like felt. I have all these pieces of felt from way back when I had the daycare days. I found this whole container that I had holding felt. You could take a little piece of felt, even smaller than that, and make it into like a scarfy thing and make a little black hat and maybe a little red hat on that one. And I'm just thinking that would be cool. So this is where I am so far, and I will be back. Hello. Okay. So I don't know where I left off. I really don't. There's so much going on. It's the holiday season. Do-de-do-de-do-do-de-do-de-do. There's so much stuff going on. It's so hard to keep track of everything. And I find that I am a horrible YouTuber. Like, horrible. Horrible YouTuber. You don't have to agree with me. I'll just say it. I'm just going to say it. That's the way I'm feeling right now. Okay, so let's get on to this. So I was looking through all of my die cuts and such, and I thought, oh my goodness, how cute would some of these things be on these, and then taking a little piece of felt or whatever and going around, gluing it around the outside and making it into a little, how cute would that be? Okay, so I have this little snowman, and this is just a stamp. I don't know what stamp it is. You can find all kinds of stamps with snowmen and or reindeers or whatever. And then take the little stamp and just glue him right on there. And then the back is gorgeous. Wouldn't that be a pretty little thing? And then I have other ideas. So what I was thinking is, I have lost it. If we just take a little piece of some sort of felt, like little felt like this, and then just take a little piece of it and put it on the back of this little guy. It will hold him up a little bit and give him a little bit more of a, oh my goodness, how cute is that look, you know, because it is paper. And I would most definitely say, if you have some really good varnish of some sort, put a little bit on there just to keep it from being ripped, and or even not even ripped. It can be like, it can get messed up if somebody gets it wet, whatever, you know. And then with that, all you'd have to do is put some glue on this. You could put glue all over the whole thing if you wanted to, because then you could also make it kind of roundy so he looks like he's got shape. Make this go out a little bit. And then you could put a little bit of glue around the edges too, or even just dot it in a couple places. I love tacky glue. You use whatever glue you like the best, because glue is glue, man. It is. It's just, it is what it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do with that is I have these little rice bags. It's not really rice. I think this one has, I've said it before, I think this one has flax seeds in it. So I'm just going to move this little guy over here off to the side and put that on top of it. And that will help it to adhere where I want it to adhere. And it'll be good. And then I have, like, this one is just the raw with the pretty, oh my goodness. My thing is just making all kinds of noises out there. with the pretty sparkles on the back, but it's just a raw version on the front, which I thought looked really kind of cool with a tree on it. But we're going to have to cut this tree down because it's just too big. And so this is, once again, just a cutesy tootsy little die cut. If you want it to hang off the edge, then let it hang off the edge. If you don't, then snip it off. You could make this look like more like the trunk if you wanted, and just have it be like that. See, that would be cool. And this, I'm gonna just gonna, this is gonna end up being a long video. Maybe, I don't know. We're just gonna put a gloop of paint, of glue. A gloop of glue. Some gloops of glue here and there. And I think these, seriously, these are coming from garbage. Things that people were going to throw away anyway. So I don't see any downside of this. So it takes a little time. So you and your kids have a few days of project. I think that's fun. I think that'd be a great thing. Now, this tree is already decorated. That is an already decorated tree. So I would wrap a thing around it to hang it and then let it be. Because I would think that's cute just like it is. Plus the other side's got all the glitter. So I would think that it just seems like it's not straight. You see what I mean? It just seems like it's not straight. Oh, do I have something to show you? I have been working behind the scenes so diligently. You guys would be proud. I'm so working for you guys. You don't know. You have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to put that aside and see if that'll glue down just a little bit. But look at this. Look at how gorgeous that is. So pretty. Okay, so all I did was... those are some of those markers. Excuse me. Some of these, not this one. I don't think I did the red one. I think pink and blue and purple and looks like yellow. So I'm sure there's probably some yellow in there too. And I just kind of dotted them all over it. And then, where is it? I've lost it. Dude, it was right here. Where did it go? Where are you? You were right here a minute ago. It's just glue. I'm gonna pause you. I found it. Oh my goodness. I swear. My desk is such a disaster. From this project alone. This is a disaster project. So I got this at the Dollar Tree. Washable glue. All I did was gloop it on there and look at that. It's like shellacked. I love it. I think it's just adorable. I think that's so good. And then I made... These are the cutest little guys. And I told you before, I made these little guys. All I did was take some parchment paper and I just blooped some glue or paint. I blooped some white paint. This is Royal Langen Nickel. Got it at Walmart. I just blooped it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then I just kind of swirled it around. But that is the cutest thing I've ever seen, I do believe. And I can't... Yep, I think we're going to do it this way. Can you tell how cute that's going to be? Like for serious. And then you could just take and put some more of that felt fabric on the back and then hang it from the felt. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? I can't even right now. This is just like the cutest thing ever. But I am going to put it on with my tacky glue because I like my tacky glue. I think it's the best stuff. I'm going to stick it right on here. But look, to me, that looks like a little snowman who is standing, you know, red skies at night, sailor's delight, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put a little tiny bit of glue right there, and we're going to hold it there for like a second, because that's going to be so cute. Can you just tell? That's going to be so cute. And seriously, you could put a little scarf on it if you want, or you could just leave it like that. It doesn't even need a face. It's just the cutest little, oh, see, it wasn't ready. It just wasn't ready yet. It's like, I'm not done. You know, all these are like my babies. They're just all like my babies. Because, like, seriously, when you have art projects, it's hard to let them go. Especially if you don't know who they're going to. Because then you're like, are you going to take care of it? Are you going to feed it and water it and all the good things? I'm going to put this over here and put another little squishy on top of it to hold it down. So I can do other things. So my arms can be free. So I did try to make some glue snowmans. And this was out of this glue. It's still white. So, I mean, you could put this on a card. You could put this on one of these. Whatever your little heart desires. So, yeah. So you could do that. There's a little birdie. We're going to stick the little birdie on this one because that's cute. And then, but see, something like this is paper. So you do want to make sure that it's held down well with the glue. But I thought that looks really pretty. So you want to make sure that the glue holds it down everywhere, because if it doesn't, that can get pulled off easily. So you want to make sure that it is glued down. Now that one, I wasn't crazy about the background on this one, but I don't really care. And I think I'm going to do the thing where I was talking about putting felt on the back. Wouldn't that be pretty? Some blue felt or something? Yeah, I think that would be very, very pretty. Okay, so then this one I thought was this one. This one looks blue until you put silver on it, and then it is green all of a sudden. I don't understand. The yellow one, that's really pretty too, but we're going to do something different to this. This, the silver on here is, these are old. I don't know where I got these from, but they were probably on clearance somewhere, probably Michael's. So Martha Stewart, this one is sterling, which is pretty much silver. And then there's red, and when these are gone, I'm going to probably have to find out how to contact Martha and be like, hey, Martha babe, what am I supposed to do without this stuff? Can you get me more? It's like, oh my goodness, everybody needs it. I mean, I need it. Okay, so the trick with this is, it's got a little notchy. I think it was ingenious. And you just shake it a little bit. And then you just, I don't even know if this one's going to be any good. That's why I'm showing you all this on this. But then give it a little squirt, squirt, squirt. Well, wouldn't that be cute though? It doesn't have to be this one. This is not my favorite one. This is like my least favorite one of all of the things I made so far. And so that's why I'm playing with it, because, you know, when you have that least favorite one, then you can make mistakes on that one and it doesn't matter. And you don't care. These are for glass painting. These are for painting on glass, which they work wonderfully for that. I hope, I wonder if this is still available somewhere. Martha, can you hear me, Martha? I wish she could hear me. I wish she would contact me and tell me. Is this something I can get somewhere still, Martha? She's so amazing. Everybody loves Martha. Okay, so then we're gonna, this one is meringue. Cool. Kill. 2 kill. This one's got a little bit of an issue. I'm afraid it's going to go. We don't want any of that happening, little guy. Been listening to a lot of Christmas music today, so all I want to do is sing. And nobody wants that. But, well, you might, because I'm not a horrible singer. Actually, I'm a good singer. I'm a very good singer. I like to sing. This one is goopy. It's okay. Like I said, this is not my favorite. This is one that is probably going to get painted over or thrown into the garbage. I am not sure. But once this stuff dries, it dries really, really good. And yeah, I bought these so long ago. Yeah, back when we had the daycare. Ugh, antique silver is my favorite. And Florentine gold. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? What are we doing? You know who says that? That is Zebulon Day. I just found him on Instagram. You should find him. Zebulon Day. Find him because he is adorably funny. And he always has a really good thought for the day. Or a silly. Just makes you laugh. He's just a funny guy. I tend to feel like I would adopt people, like everybody. When they're nice, funny, whatever, I would adopt them. He's probably the age of my son. And just one of those things that just makes you happy when you see somebody who's just trying to make your day. And he always says things like, "What are we doing? What are we doing?" Because, like, people send him wonderful, beautiful little, what are they called? Little cardigans. Have you heard of him? Have you? Because if you have, stop me now. But he talks about these people who send him cardigans for the little old ladies and little old gentlemen at the nursing home. And what better thing to do than to spend your time going and visiting people at the nursing home? I 100% agree. I have done it. It's very rewarding. You should do it. Okay, that's his thing. I'm not going to steal his shtick. But, yeah, that's his thing. Okay, so those are awesome. I don't think this is going to turn out very well. What do you think? This is going to be like one of those white elephant gifts or something. I don't know. We're going to have to let that one dry and see what happens. But anyhow, let's do this one real quick. Because this one could use a little bit of something behind him too. Let's see if we can't pump him up a bit. Where's my glue? Where's my glue? Okay, we're going to double this and see how that goes. Oh, look, kitty cat hair. You know, that's what happens when you have a kitty cat. You have kitty cat hairs. They're everywhere. Oh, maybe we'll do it this way since he's got a bigger belly. I hope you guys are having a good day today. It's snowing here again. It's been snowing all morning. I'm tired of snow. It just started. Just started, man. Are we ready for winter? They say it's going to be a doozy. Put a little bit more inside there. Blah, blah, blah. Do, 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 do. Oh, mama. Okay, we're going to put this on this one. I forgot where I was putting it. But do you see how cute that can be? Oh my goodness. Again, what are we doing? You can make a bunch of these and you could give them away as gifts to people in the nursing home. What a wonderful thing. Instead of a card, give somebody a little something, you know, just a little gift. Why not? Oops, my little triangle went bye-bye. Come here, little triangle. We don't quite want you to be a triangle. We want you to be more like a funny looking circle. And I'm going to put a little drippy dip right there of some glue. And then we're going to put this little dot on the end. Because why not? Because you know, a lot of those little teeny tiny hats, they have little pom-pom on the end. How cute is that? Are you not in love? Oh my goodness, I'm in love with that. I think that is just the cutest thing ever. It's so pretty. And my girl, my daughter, she loves the color purple. So, the color. I mean, she might love the movie too. I don't know. But we're talking about the color. The color. We're talking about the color. I don't know. Maybe I should tag Zebulon Day in this. Maybe then I'll get some people looking at my website, my YouTube channel. What do you think? I think I shall. That's cute. How cute is that? Oh, I will. I think I shall. I think I shall just say, hey, everybody, I am now talking. See, you can't focus when you're talking. It's just impossible. So, I am supporting Zebulon Day and his way of going and being kind to those in the nursing home. What a wonderful thing. That's a great thing. That's a great idea. That is done. That is so completely finished. I love it. I just love it. I just love it. It's so cute. Okay, so then you can, these are two completely different kinds. Ooh, what in the world's happening? But wouldn't this be cute if we just kind of like, oh, look at how cute. Okay, I'm going to cut this one in half because that's a lot. Wouldn't that be better? Yeah, I'm being very quiet. Sorry, when you're focused. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Are you still? Yep, you're still recording. Hopefully you're still there. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we're going to put some on the back of this too. What color? What color? Okay, so see, this is all the stuff I have left over from the daycare. We don't want orange. We don't want brown. Ooh, there's a nice big poof of white. This was a cloud. That was a cloud that we had. That might be nice. Just the white on the back? Yeah, why not, eh? Ooh, what if we put the white on the back? And then, yeah, what if we put the white on the back and have it come around? Like that. Ah, that might be nice. So many fuzzies. See, my little daycare kids back in the day, they used to play with these. And I had them all shapes, all sizes, and they would play with them. Ugh. I'm starting to talk like a child. Okay, so they would play with them. And I had a big black felt thingy. And they would just sit on the floor and make stuff. I had pants. I still have the pants. I just saw the pants. I just saw the pants a minute ago. Those little pants. Oh, here they are. I cut out all these shapes. Little faces, little shapes, little things. All these little things for them to like make all these cutesy tootsies. They were so cute. They all graduated the same year. And that year was a hard year. Not only did they graduate, my daughter got married, which was good. Awesome. And what else happened? Oh, that's not a really good size. Oh, we can still add more. My daughter got married, and what else happened that year? Oh, they thought I had broken my neck, that was fun. Yeah, that was a wonderful time. They thought I broke my neck because I fell. One of the kids stopped in front of me and I fell down. I had paper with glue on it in my hand, of course. Any self-respecting daycare provider has always got gluey paper somewhere. And so I fell. I landed on the side of my neck. And voila. I looked up to make sure that everybody's okay because there's little kids around me. And I'm like, you okay? And they're like, I'm fine. She just got scared. And I was like, you're fine. Everything's fine. Well, my neck started hurting more and more and more as time went by. And I'm like, what in the world's happening to me? And so I went to the chiropractor and they were like, well, we can't really do anything unless you have x-ray. So they did an x-ray and they were like, oh my goodness, there's a halo around your vertebrae. You need to go get an x-ray of your neck. So I did. And they said, you know what? You probably did, but it's healed because it was months. I think it was a year later. I'm like, dude, I probably broke my neck. Yep, you probably did. But it's healed, so that's the good news. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? It just cracks me up. It's the cutest thing. You just say one little phrase. What are we doing? That's just the best. I think everybody should start saying that. What are we doing? What are we doing, people? It's cute. So Zeb, if you're listening, have some people watch my videos. I have a lot of videos that are just sitting out there waiting for people to watch them. Okay. We can squish that down after. But that's just cute like that. I think this around the edges might be too much. Oh, but also it might make it look like it's sitting on a cloud of fluff. I don't know. I just think that's a cutie right there. That'd be cute on a Christmas tree, don't you think? I think that's adorable. Okay, so we're going to put that one aside and stop looking at it. And then I'm going to add this one and these two. And then I'm going to show you my finished one. Because, oh my goodness, they're so cute. Don't even get me started, man. They're so cute. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I think that's adorable. And then these two guys, oh my goodness. I did these so long ago. It's just a stamp. And then I colored them. I don't even remember what I colored them with. Some sort of a small marker or pen or something. But look at how cute. And all of these things are made from garbage. Literally. Made from garbage, people. Not garbage people, sorry. Made from garbage people. That guy needs a little bit of some loving. Loving from the oven. Okay, we're going to move some of this stuff out of the way. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. Yes. Okay, so I haven't finished this one yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably going to have to shellac it. And then maybe put some, and then maybe put some gold around. Oh, that'd be so cool. And then probably going to do this one. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. But I wanted to show you guys a few of them that were completely finished. And some of these are going to get on other things like this. This is a cute little pink Santa Claus. Cute little pink snowman. And I'm thinking this needs to go on a card. I think that's true. I think that's a very true statement. That needs to go on a card. How cute. How cute would that be? Okay, so this is my little snowman. This one is probably going to go on my tree. How cute is that? That is adorable. Sparkly stuff on one side and blue all the way around. How cute is that? So you just hang it, like seriously, like we were talking. Oh my goodness. Yes. This is where this needs to go. We're going to do this really quick because that's adorable. Oh my goodness. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Oh my stars. Oh my stars. Okay, you guys need to lay down. Lay down. I'm going to put this on those guys because, yeah. It's the only bad thing about tacky glue. It takes forever for it to move down the pipe. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to start anywhere because this is not going to be enough to go around. And we're going to just tack it all the way around. Just, can you see it? You can see it. Now you can see it, can't you? Now you know what I'm thinking. Cute, cute, cute. Too cute. Okay, and we're going to put glue down in here all the way. I'm just thinking that it with this stuff around the edges. Where's that other small piece? And with this stuff around the edges, then we will have something to hang it from. You see what I say? You see what I mean? Do you get what you picking up what I'm dropping down? What I'm laying down? You catching my drift? Oh my goodness. This is going to be awesome. Oh my stars. Oh my stars. Cute. Cutesy tootsy. This is not going to be over. This video is not going to be over. You guys are going to have to you're going to have to wait because I'm going to have to come back with this when it's dry. Because look at how cute that is. He looks like he's in a pillow. Like he's in a cloud. Now he's got his own little... Aw, that's cute. Give him a little squeeze, a little hug. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? Oh, I love it. Okay, and I'll show you the other one really quick because the other one is like, just the cutest. Oh, where'd it go? Look at that. This is me and my honey. Oh, a little snow down the bottom. I just put, this is just some sweet little lace from the Dollar Tree. And so it's just white. And so I just tacked it all the way around, just like that. Just like this. And then I tied it on the top and I put a little bit of glue inside there and then squeezed it. And then I put glue on the tips. And then put it where I wanted it. Gave it a little more little glue. There's a lot of glue on my finger. And so that is the cutest thing ever. Do you see how cute that is? It's just so cute. And so I'm going to go and I'm going to put stuff around the edges of these. I don't know what yet. Maybe this one. I'm not sure on that one yet because I like that one just like that. Oh, so cute. And then probably I have to put something around that one. But I still need some love. And then the one underneath there. Okay, so I'll be back. This is going to be a long video. Hello again, friends. It has been way too long. Oh, you don't even know. Oh, my stars. You don't even know. So much is going on. Good, bad, and otherwise. All the things. We got all the feels over here, people. We got all the feels. So, I finally finished these to my liking. And I think they turned out excellent. Wonderfully excellent. I think they all turned out really, really cute. There was some that I did not finish, like this one. It is actually finished. It's done. I think I'm going to... All I did was put glue over it and let it dry. And then... and it dripped everywhere because I had so much glue on it. And I had it something holding on to it so the glue would just not... Yeah. So anyway, and it dripped... everywhere. I got glue all over everything. This one, and there was another one this one. These two were hanging up and they dripped everywhere. It's fine. They're very solid now. Do you hear that? And this one I think is really cute. I'm going to use this one for like texture with painting or whatever, because it just seems like it'll be good. Then we'll find out also if these get wet, because this is washable glue. If these get wet, are they going to just like turn into a massive ball of yuckiness? I don't know. And I missed a spot. Ha! Oh, well. So this is very, very solid now. These are, I put this little ribbon into the glue and glued over it so it would stay. And I think that's going to be just cutest little, it looks like it's like a inside of a geo or a fancy rock or something. I don't know. Something pretty to go on a tree, or, you know, these don't even have to go on a tree. You could put these, just hang them on a gift. Why not? Just hang them on a gift. If you're giving somebody a gift for any reason, birthday, whatever, it doesn't have to be, give me snowman. If you're not doing Christmas right now, you got a birthday something coming up. Why not put a cute little something on there? I have something else I forgot. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Can you see what I brought? Do you see it? Do you see what I brought back? I brought these little hooky things. So if you're like wanting to hang it on a tree or whatever, you just have to just hang it. You just like take this little thing, twist it. However you want to do it. Now this little piece, I don't think I told you. I don't know if I did. It's just paper, and I just like, I cut it out with a die cutting machine. It's actually a very big piece of die cut, and I don't see the rest of it sitting here in my eyesight anywhere. And all I did was cut off a piece that looked pretty. I colored it blue with some watercolor, and then I put some sort of a glue on top. I think this is actually a glass paint. I put glass paint over it because that really makes it sturdy. And then I just glued it to it. This is just a little piece of some sort of ribbon. So you could just put a little thingy in there. Bloop! Hang it on a tree. Wouldn't that be cute? So like, I'm just saying, all these little things are just, I didn't do anything to this side because why? You don't have to do everything. You can do just one side if you wanted to. Wouldn't that look cute hanging on a tree? So if you don't have a die cutting machine, you can pick up little pieces at any craft store really. They have little snowmen and little things. So you can make all kinds of stuff. Or if you don't have any, you could easily do, this is not glue, paint, white paint. These are Royal Langnickel. I say Langnickel all the time. I think it's Langnickel. Royal Langnickel. It just takes a little bit of time for it to just dry. But you can make a little snowman. You can get some little foam and put it on there. You could put more white paint on there. I think these turned out excellent. And there's going to be several of them that'll be on my tree this year because why not? This one was one of the last ones I did. Oh my goodness, I just think it just turned out so cute. And again, a ribbon. You could put a little something, a little ribbon or something on there, or just a little hook to hook it on the tree. This one, I just glued a piece of ribbon around it, packing a present ribbon. And then it looks like it could be a pretty stone or whatever. It's just pretty. Why not? This one is, I cut off the bottom of the tree because it was just too long. And then I just took some cute little, it won't let me in. Let's see. So that would be cute just to hang on your tree. It's a little fuzzy yarn. I used to tell the kids that this was snowflake yarn because it looks like all sparkly like snowflakes. This one, the felt was a little loosey. It was like stretching out. So I put some of that glue, not glue, glass paint around the edges so that it would hold it tighter, and it's pretty solid, man. It's pretty solid. This one, I don't know if you can guess what that is. That, my dears, is a dryer sheet. It's a dryer sheet. Dryer sheets make good texture. So I cut some strips of dryer sheet and I glued them around and I tied them at the top, and I don't think anybody would notice. I think they'd be like, what is that? An old rag? Oh, and the back of it I just did purple. This is supposed to be like a glow-in-the-dark purple, but it was getting really thick, so I just squirted it out of the whole bottle. And then this is a cutie pie. He's just a die cut. And I put some extra sparkly glue around the edges because I thought it was going to not stick very well. But look at that back. The back is just as pretty as the front. So yeah, I think all these turned out really, really well. This is like definitely one of my favorites. This is gotta be. And I did this one with my youngest daughter in mind because those are her colors. She likes the pinkies and the purples and teals and all that kind of stuff. And I just put a little bit of felt on the back and then tacked this with glue until it held it the way I wanted it to hold it. And oh, and around the edge, this pretty little pink color is glass paint again. Glass paint for the win, because it does great stuff. So, I mean, look at how many we did here. This is like a lot. Me and the mouse in my pocket. And yeah, there's a few honorable mentions that did not get anything, but I'm sure if I have any extra time, which I don't, because I was going to say that we're going to do more things with some of these, because there's so many that I still have a ton over here that have nothing on them. There's like the yellow one. So all of these still could be ornaments of some sort. But look, we made 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12. Oh, you know what? There's another one. This one down here is drying. Because look at this. Glass paint. Again, is red glass paint. And I poked a hole in the top of it. But look at that. That is cute. This is most definitely going on my tree, because that is just the cutest thing ever. I'm going to go ahead and twist this one because I love it. I knew there was 13. Lucky number 13. But yeah, this one is definitely going on my tree, because look at that. That is just, it's been sitting down by the heater, so dry better. But when that stuff is dry and cured, it is cured. It is good. So yeah, okay, that's it. Tell me what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know, excuse me, in the comments if you would think about this, if you try this. And yeah, if you don't have clay, but you have packaging, excuse me, see what you can come up with some packaging. You can always let your kids play with something like this. 'Tis the season for the tickles. Tickles in the throat. All the things. So yeah, if you don't have any clay, you can't afford clay, or you're not buying any packages, ask your neighbor. I bet you have neighbors who are getting packages in the mail. They might have something that your kids can like take and make into something else. Like seriously, this is what I started off with. This is just packaging. Get this stuff wet and it turns into soup. And then squeeze out the pieces, put a little glue in it if you want to. I did. I put glue in it. I put some paint in some of it. And put it on some wax paper, parchment paper you can get at the Dollar Tree. And then put some blobs. Make it any shape you want. It doesn't have to be circles. They don't have to be small. You can make them into big... Excuse me. My next thing will be a big art piece. I think we should do that. I think we should try a great big one and do a painting on it and see what comes of it. Okay, so that's it for today, folks. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're having a fabulous holiday season. I wanted to get this out sooner, but you know what? Life happens. So hopefully everything in your area of the world is coming up totally wonderful and you're having a great day. And if you're not, I hope things turn around and get better for you. God bless every one of you. God bless your families. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas and happy everything else. Have a great day. Bye.